All right, guys, we are here for the Edmonton Open. Let me turn off our background music. Professional stream.
There we go.
All right, and we are getting live for the day today. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different than our normal format. Today's format is going to be a round robin. Each team will get a chance to play every single team, and then the top two teams will advance to the finals, where they'll play in a best of five to determine who wins. All games will be played today. Finish it out one day, one and done. Thank you, son.
Yeah, it's actually a really cool format. Makes it for way more opportunities. Every team's going to get the chances to observe other teams, learn a little bit about them, a little bit more better banning as the day will go on. You'll just have better drafts and more likely to see better games over the course of the day too, and then the final too. It's going to be a great day.
Yeah, all set out for a great day. First game of the day today, we've got PAIGE FANCLUB versus Team Frost. Team Frost on the red side and PAIGE FANCLUB on the blue side, I think. No, the other way around. PAIGE FANCLUB on the red side, Team Frost on the blue side.
Okay. Team Frost on the blue side. Good to know. That's easy to remember. Okay, for Kimchi, a tournament regular.
A reg.
SKT Summer, is that
that might be Mo. I'm not 100% sure. And then Specialty All Pluro and B for Bingsu. B for Bingsu, the new name on the team over there. Then we got Rick Chum, ZX, XZ4, Saka. All normal teammates together, and then I Liquidate and Katie Maravich.
Sure, that's correct.
Yeah, right?
Absolutely. So let's see some bands. We have Pike Band, Hecarim Band, Lee Band, Lux, Irelia, Ornn. First pick Olaf for Team Frost.
I like that. I haven't seen Olaf jungle in a very long time, but Olaf jungle always a lot of pressure he's able to bring to those lanes. He does a lot of damage as the game goes on, and it'll be interesting to see if he's at a much healthier space now with the little bit of changes in the preseason.
Yeah, well, and with how Dragon is such a big focus right now, I'm curious what his capacity for doing Dragon by himself is early. Maybe he can do it early with attack speed vamp or something, but yeah, no, it's interesting. He'll probably have an interesting clear speed too. It'll probably be quite quick, and we'll see a very quick gank soon.
Yeah, Olaf was always mana starved in the jungle. That was one of his issues, but who knows? Who knows where that places now. As a jungler myself, I always find myself using too many abilities in the jungle. I want to kill them camps as fast as possible, but you gotta save the mana.
Yeah, no, jungling was something I used to do on a team and even play in these tournaments a couple years ago. So it was a lot of every season they change it drastically. The amount of homework you have to do to be an excellent jungler is quite high season to season.
And even just to be moderately competent.
Yeah, well, and to not make mistakes, it just takes doing quite a bit of homework, right? And at some levels, that's what you need. I mean, obviously that's not here, but yeah. Let's hope we can see some great picks. Elise coming out.
Elise,
interesting pick.
My favorite jungler personally. A lot of things you can do with Elise. She's got more in her kit than most, and she's got that percentage health on her Q both ways.
Yeah,
Elise does go both ways.
I do think though that against Olaf, Zoe, and Sivir,
yeah, it's going to be a little tough.
Harder to land some of her stuns for sure.
Yeah, Zoe is definitely doable because she does have that bouncy back, so you can kind of predict it. The worst for Elise are champions that jump like past her. So like if you're a champion that's gonna jump to the backside, I'm trying to remember which one was that was giving me such a hard time the other day.
Okay.
Scion Band, very interesting. We might be seeing, since these teams are, or these players at least, are going to be relatively familiar with each other, we're probably going to be seeing a lot more targeted bans as opposed to meta bans in these games, especially as the day goes on.
Yeah, well, and the first ban was Pike for Rick Chum, I believe, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Kaiser ban. All right. I'm not familiar with the picks nowadays, but Yeah, I think just banning out their mains, their played champions will put them on lots of opportunities to gank them if you just put them on inexperienced roles.
Mm-hmm. Just give them a little bit of difficulty and then try and capitalize later. Shen being taken away as well too. Globals, it's interesting. Globals haven't been as big of a thing in the past couple years as they used to be. We did see one comp last tournament that was a reminiscent of a Season 2 comp. Ash, Jarvan, and I can't remember who the third global was. Well, Jarvan's not a global. Oh, maybe it was Nocturne? No, Jarvan, Ash. Anyways, regardless, it just like the engage, the things that it brings to a table, it's really cool to have those global alts. With them banning out Shen, it just made me think of that, that's all. And,
well, and there was the Kassadin Kane Bard combo where it's just like it's impossible to catch them.
Yeah.
And they'll just, if a skirmish breaks out, they appear beside their teammates. It's Bard can ulti. It's a very crazy roam team for sure. Yeah, no, some of those mobility champions can definitely bring a lot to the table.
No, absolutely. Okay, for Kimchi, last pick. Gonna pick up the Tahm Kench.
Terrifying. Jace right now has teleport, actually, so SKT Summer. Jace top.
Zoe
Kench
mid.
Kench
support. Yeah,
Kench
Kench support.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And then Poppy gonna be the last pick, it looks like here. Oh, maybe not. Nope. Kennen going to a top lane. So Syndra versus Zoe in the mid. Kennen.
Syndra with cleanse.
Syndra with cleanse, yeah. To get out of the bubble.
Morgana with smite currently. Interesting. Smite.
I imagine they're swapping with Rick Chum.
I
Yeah.
imagine. Okay, there we go.
There we are. So lane matchups here. We've got Olaf versus Lisa in the jungle. Sivir versus Caitlyn. Zoe versus Syndra. Tahm Kench versus Morgana. And Kennen versus Jace. All pretty, pretty normal type lanes here.
Yeah, well, Elise is going to want to look to see if he can get a gank off on Zoe early.
Get her before she can get the level 6, before she gets a lot of scaling levels into her Q.
And yeah, her 3 abilities together are actually pretty powerful, so it's just like, or her 2 abilities, right? So if you can just run there right after blue, you can get a pretty easy gank on her if she's playing up, and depending on how aggressive, we'll see.
Yeah, and we're going to see if we're going to be, in this new season, if people are going to be playing for the offensive invades. Are they going to be playing for the defensive passive starts? Are they going to be doing the ward swap trinket, which is my favorite new thing, where you go out, you ward, you base, you swap your trinket to the sweeper or whatever, and then go back and begin the game. A lot of cool little adaptations that were happening right near the end of a season that it was interesting to see.
Okay. Interesting about the Ornn ban, because I haven't seen Ornn played in a long time, but his Mastercraft has always seemed like it must be something that
It's
SKT
weird.
Summer has in his back pocket. Some
Maybe, yeah. It's
very
not
hard to deal with pick that they don't have anything to counter, perhaps.
Yeah,
just
not-
didn't want to deal with their lineup, maybe.
not the normal pick for Mo, of course. Mo generally likes to prefer to take the carry top lane position with Aurelia's, Fiora, Jace, Akali, those type of things. Ornn much more tanky, but it would be very interesting if that is something that he does have in his kit. And a completely different play style.
Well, I mean, when you look at the band, it's Aurelia, Ornn, Sion, Shen. That's just all top laners, besides the Lux band for K for Kimchi on the support, I guess, or B for Bingsu perhaps in the mid lane.
That is
so.
true.
I mean, it's just I've versed Mo in the top lane a couple times myself over the years, and I don't think I've ever actually won lane. I've gone even. I've not died a couple times, but almost always I'm behind or dead within a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a scary lane, that's for sure. 1 minute left, and then we get to join them in the game. The old 3-minute spectator delay. It'll keep us forever. So we're just going to play a couple quick commercials real quick, and then get the game started. So back in 1 minute, folks, with game 1 of the day.
Starting no invade looking positions currently. No. Just covering for all the normal stuff. Olaf puts down the ward. Starts recalling. Back to
30
base.
seconds until
Planning to
minions
switch out
spawn.
his trinket perhaps.
Boom! It begins the high-level play.
The sweeper has been bought. There it is right there.
Yeah, what a play. Olaf already the winner of the day, folks.
Specialty, bringing out those specialty plays.
Yeah, it's a great play, especially if you choose as a jungler to pick up Zombie Ward as one of your spells.
Already pinging out the Ocean Dragon, you see that right
Minions
there,
have
4
spawned.
minutes. So, and with all these Ocean changes, how often do you think they're going to just be killed on spawn today?
Ooh, I think that is really going to be the goal. It's been a many seasons since Dragon's been, a highly contested. I'd say even season 3. Season 3 is probably the last time Dragon was like must be there, kill on spawn, fight or die for this Dragon.
Yeah, it was a significant gold reduction. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, they
when
took
it
the
was
gold off. You used to get 180 gold per character, I think it was.
150, 180. Or
Yeah, it was one of
even
the
it was
two.
only just 100 or something. I can't remember. It's for everyone on your team. It was a lot.
Yeah, significant amount of gold.
And a lot of experience too, maybe.
Experience as well. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice trade back by All Pro, managing to get a full boomerang blade onto the Caitlyn. Otherwise, Rick Chum would have gotten a nice free trade to
Caitlyn
start off the
getting
bot
lots
lane.
of harass down on the Sivir. Sivir, half mana.
And with the new addition, this is our first tournament with the little, what would you call that, alcove?
I'm not sure. Oh, yes, the new map changes. So
Yeah.
Elise started red buff. She's on her blue now. Olaf just did his Krugs. He's moving up towards his Raptors. Looks like Red's pinging him out there. I'm not sure if there's trying to say this is where Olaf is going to be one of those two camps. That's good map
Yeah.
awareness for whoever's doing that pinging.
Great.
Cinder went and getting that ward there. I think he got vision on Olaf. That's really big.
Yeah, that's a major early victory if they've managed to grab vision of the jungler and clarify where his path's going to be. That allows the top laner to play a certain way. It allows bot lane to be aware.
Jace is already up 10 CS, 9 CS on the cannon right now. In
Oh,
lane.
wow.
I'm not sure if Cannon's got a big wave he's going to have to catch, but yeah, no. There's the trade. Big
Yeah.
wave crashing to bot tower. Morgana lands the snare.
Yeah.
Caitlyn gets a little bit of trade back. Does land lots of harass there.
Yeah, lots of trade going back and forth with the changes to Targons as well too, not restoring health. That's going to be a significant, advantage for these poke lanes to
Elise is,
make them a little less, more vulnerable if they do decide to take damage early.
Yeah, no, absolutely. No, for sure. The Targons was very effective at maintaining a healthy pool for the tanky character and the laner. So now that without that double healing on it, it's like it was basically 100 HP for both, or like 100 HP for the lane every minute. So that's basically a potion.
Ooh, damage coming in from the mid laner. Zoe could be putting off that harass more and more as the game goes on. Elise coming in for her first gank in the bot lane.
Spiders in, follows up, going in, gonna root
CC
out.
chain.
Easy. Nice, well played.
Perfectly executed gank by Elise. Great timing. Knows that she can go under the tower. Has got the minions just a little bit further back for her to be able to repel to safely after the gank.
They got the heal, they got the exhaust, they used the ignite. That's all they used. So,
And they're
lots of
also aware.
opportunities now.
They're aware that Olaf isn't in that side of the map, so they don't have to worry about a counter gank. So going for a dive that early, normally you're risking the jungler popping up there and then turning that dive into a 3-for-0 or a 3-for-1. But having spotted the Olaf,
Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh,
yeah, Zoe
Big
managing to
trade.
land the sleep, forcing Syndra to flash there, which is going to be a huge loss for her in the mid lane.
still has her cleanse up, but Kennen managed to put Jace all the way down. He still has his teleport up, but so does Kennen. Both Dragon spawning in 10 seconds. Zoe
Wow.
looking to get this. Ooh, nice dodge. Ooh,
Oh,
the
another drowsy.
Will he cleanse now? He won't have to. Jace is going to back off here. Up 13 CS. A pretty good lead.
Do you know if you can cleanse the second damage of bubble if you cleanse the bubble? No, you wouldn't, right? You'd still have the...
I'm not actually sure how it would work.
Yeah, so the way that Zoe works is when you land the bubble, it has 2 damage procs. It has the first damage when it hits you and the second damage if she's hit by an ability, which is why when you get hit by that max range Q, it just absolutely obliterates your health pool.
Olaf, 38 CS, tied with Jace in the top lane.
Wow.
Second most or more than everyone else except for Caitlyn.
Well, he did take all of Elise's top jungle when she went for the gank bot.
His first back, he just went full clear mode. No ganks, just said, okay, we'll just, we traded that kill on Kimchi, but we're going to see what he can do with that extra gold.
Yeah, having double longsword and a completed jungle item at 5.5 minutes, that just doesn't happen.
I really like the red team's pink ward coverage right now around the dragon. They know there's no one over there in the dragon pit right now.
Yeah.
You can see clearly even the bush to hop into it is warded, so you'd know if someone tried to hop into it.
Yeah, Elise in the position on that bottom side as well too. Olaf on the top side of the map. Syndra is pushing the wave right now. Bot lane seems to be pushing as well too. This could be the time to converge. They could be calling, Caitlyn willing to use some mana. Now it's probably going to be a convergence onto the dragon. They've got the opening.
There it is, right there it is, right there. Pushing the wave. Olaf is top side still looking to go clear the Krugs. Looks like they have no interest in contesting at all. Yeah, they're picking out the missings. They know what's going on now, but too late.
Yeah, and Elise managing to stay very healthy using her spiderlings to do the majority of the tanking for the dragon. Ooh,
Jace
a tower hit.
Jace takes a tower hit, but he did get a plate there. And Kennen is doing pretty good, down 13 CS on a plate, but there's worse ways you can go when your team's winning on the bot side of the map,
Yeah.
It's a great way to just not throw away your team's lead by making overly aggressive plays when you're behind. So.
And the Olaf is close by, so if Kennen had decided to go for an all-in play there, it may not have worked out for him. Specialty just deciding that he's going to clear top side of the map. That's his map. And he gets the bottom two most of the time. But right now, top side. Elise caught out in the jungle.
Stole the red buff. Can he get to the plant?
Ooh, wow.
Ooh, nice. That was very sick. Didn't even use his flash.
Didn't even have to use his flash.
Plating down bottom probably too.
Perfect repel there by Elise, managing to stay in range to hit the plant, use that as her out target. Just really excellently done there. Manages to steal the red buff and get out.
Was that cleansed?
It was weird. It seemed like it was.
He's got unsealed spellbook, and now he's got back to exhaust. It went on cooldown and switched over, I think. I'm not sure how the new unsealed spellbook works. It must have he had a cleanse available to him, so he used it. Oh,
there's Kennen going all in.
The tower, perfect.
Wow.
Gets the stun, gets the kill. Zoe comes in, lands his Cinder with the stun, kills Zoe. Olaf is chasing down Caitlyn. Caitlyn has used flash and heal, nothing left. Flash by Syndra.
Red buff will take him down.
Morgana's got two. Elise is going in. He's got repel. Repels up, goes back down into K for Kimchi. He's low. Olaf is thinking about trying to throw in an axe. He's going in. Oh, he gets the kill on Elise. Great. Oh, but Morgana lands the snare on Olaf. Syndra's got no mana. They're trying to trade, but he's got health regen. Specialty coming in with all these extra items. Gets the heal from Last Stand. I'm not sure what it's called.
Yeah. And just Olaf's passive as well too. It's I was wondering the whole time. It looked like Specialty wasn't going to be able to make it out there unless he chose to fight. Did hold off fighting for a little while. Olaf is deceptively strong at low health. That's one of the things too. He just wants to avoid that Syndra burst. Avoid just getting completely killed from 30%, which is definitely a possibility. But
he is going to be so big. Those two axes made it so he could get that kill on Elise, and killing Elise healed him in the same way that killing Morgana did after that.
Yeah,
so, I mean, it was
just and he was able to get out as well too. Doesn't give up his spree.
Perfect. Yeah, no, it's great.
Chasing Summer right now with a 22 CS lead in the top lane. Down a kill now though because of that. A little bit of aggressive play by Chasing and a nice counter engage by the Kennen.
He's also up a plate, almost 2 plates. So it's probably about even in gold. Actually, you might even still be ahead. Yeah, he's now up 2 plates on him. Yeah.
Yeah, gold counts for the teams almost a 1K lead right now for the blue side.
When will Dragon be respawning in about a minute and a half?
Yeah, did they change the Dragon timers? They used to be 6 minutes.
Yeah, I don't see the timers on the screen.
Yeah.
They used to be...
We can't press tab, unfortunately. It doesn't...
Did it
we can.
6 minutes or 5 minutes?
Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, interesting. I just ruined it. Let me fix this. Well, we can press tab, actually, in the spectator client. It just ruins our scoreboard.
Okay. Jace goes in. looking for the trade. Kennen turns
Ooh,
around.
so much damage!
Done, turns in ults, goes back in, doesn't really have the burst to get the finishing kill. Jace just kind of turns around and walks away, but they're both very low. Kennen's got teleport, Jace does not.
Yeah, Kennen not having the extra 3 tower shots there to secure the kill. Olaf coming in from the backside.
And he's also got a tier too, so I mean, like, oh, tries to make the play and uses the flash.
Rickchum so low.
Rickchum gets the double stun, the perfect snare. Oh my goodness, the follow up by Elise.
Holy.
Wow, the drowsy on Syndra. Zoe gets the kill. They get the tower. First tower is going to go down top unless they're
they're fighting for it.
I can't.
But it looks like top lane will be able to get it first.
And Sivir is even overstaying. Has to burn her flash. Elise still might get this.
And Zoe's roaming now down bottom as well too. Whoa!
Manages to go for kill there.
Picks up the kill onto Elise, and then I think maybe a misclick there from the Sivir. Didn't could have escaped the spiderling.
TP's in to counter the Zoe gank. Zoe manages to flash away, has barrier still.
Oh.
Kennen lands the stun. He's got the Hex Deck proc. Goes in, needs one more hit. Oh,
Ooh.
Zoe goes for the double kill, but does not have the damage.
Yeah, nice play there from Zoe, trying to salvage the gank bot lane by turning it onto into a kill instead of trying to maybe escape. She goes for the kill, doesn't get it. She wasn't going to be escaping either, so at least she took the Hail Mary and gave it a shot.
Syndra lands the send onto Jace.
Ooh,
Jace
nice
has
flash.
to flash. Very good flash.
And we do have Dragon up again, so
Dragon
it's
has
going to be
spawned again.
contested here very likely, very quickly. All that fighting, though, has...
Olaf has still just been farming away now back in the jungles, just looking. Oh, he's looking into Syndra right now. He's going to see her. He's got the Rift Herald on him, too. Lands the slow. Gets the axe pickup. Syndra can't handle this damage right now. Look at
There's
that
there's
damage.
absolutely
Oh my
nothing
goodness.
she can do with Olaf having the ability to just completely negate
If the
her
red team
stun.
goes for Dragon, he can Rift Herald the top tower and maybe even push top tower, or go for the plates mid perhaps with it.
Yeah, he's got a lot of different options here. Yeah, he's going to go for the mid plates is what it looks like. They've pinged out the mid tower. Zoe here
lands a
going to
bunch
try
of
and
harass
contest
onto
the dragon.
Morgana.
Bot lane
Elise
collapsing
is
as well.
already under half HP. Olaf's coming down too. Oh, Sivir gets caught out. Big heal from K for Kimchi, or save.
Yeah.
K for Kimchi goes down. Sivir manages to ult for Zoe. Jace is coming in, doesn't manage to time the Elise correctly. Elise gets some extra damage down. Perfect play by the Elise there, managing to get the Jace almost completely without doing any damage to him.
And Olaf's coming in from the backside.
They managed to take down the dragon the blue team did while they were doing that. Olaf comes back. They've got the Rift Herald now still as well. 1 minute left on plates. Great fight. Olaf 5-0-1. Still hasn't backed again since the last time they had a big team fight.
Yeah, Olaf.
He's about to Rift Herald this tower or just maybe push it.
Yeah, there goes the Rift Herald, dropping
Rift
it
Herald
down.
is now much quicker. I didn't really feel like you have a chance to interrupt it anymore. It just like casts it. And then
No, it seems to be nearly instantaneous. He's going to go in. Does Kennen have ult available? He does not have ult available now. A little bit too
goes down
much.
Too far. Elise lands a perfect stun into Olaf. Olaf does go down. Big shutdown for Elise. Syndra gets caught out.
And she's going to fall as well, too. So
Zoe
much
goes
fighting
down
this
as
game.
Well, wow, what a great first game of the day. Morgana 1-0-10. Elise 5-3-6. Two players have 11 kill participation on the red team.
1-0-10. Man, I wish he was on my fantasy team.
Wow. That could be fun to do sometime.
That would be fun to do.
Yeah, we could have done that at the start of today.
Pick our teams, pick our players.
Next game, we'll pick some fantasy teams.
Sure, sure, yeah.
We'll see how many points we get. We'll pick a player or two each. Now we're gonna have some fun. All right.
All right, and going into the mid game here, we've got a fairly even gold count, 1.8k gold lead. We do see a dragon each for both teams. Unfortunately, Spectator Client isn't giving us the listings for the dragons that have gone down. I imagine that's probably something they'll patch out once we get to regular season. But knowing, it's always possible that it could be a couple years.
The rest of the dragons are going to be mountain. We've had the last one was cloud, and I think the first one was ocean.
And it said mountains rise. So does that mean the remaining dragons will
be mountain?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, and the next mountain will do the mountain effect on the map. Next dragon that goes down.
I think it already went down, actually. I think it went down.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There's a pillar right there in the middle.
When
Yeah.
it said the mountains will rise, that's when it did it. Yeah,
That's when it did it, yeah.
They're looking for the gank here. They've got the vision. Olaf.
Ooh!
So with the great harass. Look at Caitlyn's HP.
70% damage.
That
One
Drowsy
ability.
just hit the Syndra.
Wow.
Cleanse it. Oh, Zoe didn't manage to hit the max range. That would have killed him. Sivir with the perfectly timed boomerang catches Sokka just a little too far forward after taking all that harass. You just can't be standing up there against this team like that. Morgana lands a lot of harass there. Takes a big hit from Jace. Look how low they are.
And they're just going to push his tower.
Away.
Wow. So much
Great
siege right now coming in from a team that you wouldn't expect it from.
The Zoe and Sivir harass. Oh, Zoe just killed Morgana.
And Kennen is going to have to rotate here.
Their death times are staggered.
This is
now.
going to be very tricky.
Elise
Kennen coming from the backside. He does have ultimate available. It's going to be up in a second.
No, he's not coming around the backside. He went back around the whole way. Zoe jumps out a bit. Syndra's low too. Syndra dies from one mistimed ability.
Wow, and they're trying to pressure her. They're trying so hard.
On the Syndra there.
Oh,
Jace
boy!
Wow. Kennen goes in. Flash engage. Jace with the perfect knockback. K for Kimchi manages to get him. Olaf's going in, turns around, doesn't want to dive. Still might go down. No. Sokka with the flash into the boomerang blade from... Oh! Kennen nearly takes down Sivir.
What is happening?
Is going back in. Sivir's still going back in. Is Morgana coming in? Morgana's
coming back from the side.
Now here.
Wow, what a play. The Caitlyn forced to flash the Zoe damage into the boomerang blade.
Yeah, that was a great boomerang blade. And the follow-up from Jace to kill Morgana and stagger the death timer. Without Morgana there, they've got no black
There
shield.
are just too many long-range abilities coming in, poking them at this point in the game. And everyone's got damage. Nobody has defensive stats yet. So it's pure damage coming in, just massively chunking these people with the health pool of a level 9 champion. Maxed abilities at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
5k gold lead now for Team Frost. Dragon spawning shortly.
Yeah, this is gonna. They're definitely gonna be fighting for this dragon.
And now they're gonna be okay. We gotta fight as 5. We gotta fight as 5. Morgana does not have Zanya's. She used just a stopwatch earlier.
Oh, Zoe might be caught out here. Yep, looks like she is.
Immediately bursted 600 gold for Elise.
Absolutely necessary catch right there.
And now Dragon's going to be spawning shortly. Are they looking to move towards Baron or pick a fight? Caitlyn's bottom just pushing. Maybe they're going to just try to give us space.
Oh, they're trying to... Yeah, they're trying to swap. Take the tower for the Baron. They've got top wave as well, too, that they could choose to go to.
Rift Herald just respawned, actually. It respawned now.
Rift Herald respawns now?
It's not 20 minutes yet. Baron's not up yet. That was my bad.
I didn't know that Rift Herald could respawn, though.
Yeah, that's really big. I mean, Rift Herald is such an incredibly useful way to end the game quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like, okay, you want the dragon? We're just going to push down mid then.
Wow.
And Sokka and Elise are going to kill it very quickly, but they're going to lose the mid tower, maybe even lose 2.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
No, they're just going to rotate through towards Rift Herald and then potentially use it on top or mid again.
Yeah.
Well, that was the trade. They traded Dragon for a tower and Rift Herald, and so that's not a bad trade at all for Team Frost. They're like, if this is what you want, you guys want to take Dragon, we'll let you have it. We'll just play our own game.
Yeah, and they've got all the map control right now. The only team that's taken towers yet. So to trade the dragon for map control at this point, when they've already got so much, it's just going to extend their lead on what they're trying to do. And we've seen the power when they're trying to siege into towers. It's just so hard for the other team to be able to do anything. Kennen now will have his TP and his ult available, though. So we might see a TP flash engage from Kennen on the backside. We might see a trigger pull.
Absolutely, and he hopefully might be able to get his Zanya's before then. He's only 1 item away, and Zanya's pretty cheap, so I'm not sure how much gold he has. Jace is almost... He's got a 30 left on his coal. His Mana Moon might be nearly fully stacked, hopefully. Black Cleaver completed on Olaf. Ken's trying to get away from the Zoe. Manages to get hit by the Zoe and just... Oh, wow.
And there's just nothing that this Caitlyn can do. Normally, Caitlyn... a fairly dominant laner versus Sivir, but not this game, my friend.
Well,
Sivir has just been on the ball with her.
They had a great lane. They pushed, they got those dives and the kills.
No, you're right, yeah.
They got the gold, and then...
It's just the mid-game team fights that are really the issue right now.
And there's something to be said about, like, itemization. Sometimes you can't go for IE in fast-paced games. I'm not sure what you might have to do differently, but... Clearly, this style was lackluster.
Yeah.
And also, you know, credit to Team Frost, of course. I mean, like, what do you do when Zoe just appears like that? I mean, it's an absolutely gross one-shot combo at this point. He's not even back yet. He's going to have Lich Bane the next time we see him.
No, yeah, and Zoe lands any bubble, and then they've got Boomerang Blade, Zoe ability, Jace ability, Olaf. Yeah, Olaf Axe. They've got so many long-range abilities to follow up on the Drowsy, but here we see Kench being caught. Sivir falling low, too.
Stun. Misses the bubble, but it's going to land the stun onto Sivir. Kench goes down. So does Sivir. Olaf running away. Does manage to get killed. The flash gone out. There's 3 for 0. Baron is up.
And that's a
17
huge
to
play.
17. Still a 5k gold lead for Team Frost, but it's going to be Zoe and Jace. Can they actually take Baron versus them, though?
I think they're gonna have to try here. They're gonna try and maybe turn. This is gonna be. Oh, never mind. Game over. Sorry.
Look at that Lich Bane. He's got
You
Lich
just
Bane
lost
now. He
90% of your
R's over the
health.
wall and-
Oh,
big
nice
stun
catch.
by Syndra. Morgana gets the slow. Tries to land the binding. Big dodge. Elise gets the stun. Jace is gonna go down here, but he takes Sokka out with him. Jace hasn't gone down yet.
Oh
Syndra
my
goes down.
God.
Elise does manage to clean it up. Zoe's still alive though. Big turnaround play. Kench coming in.
Kench has returned. Yeah, that's a huge turnaround there for Jace. At least pulling off a little bit early, thinking that he was dead.
That Maw of Malmortius pickup on Jace just came out, and like that attack speed, that shield, that life steal when it
Yeah.
procs, you're so much tankier than people realize. You can just sit there at like 20 or like 10% HP for a good couple seconds.
Yeah, and he's got so much damage at that point too, and the character's just being so low, not able to give him. And he just punishes him for that. But are they going to be able to pick up the Baron here as a result of the little bit of play there from them?
If Jace hadn't dodged that Morgana binding, he dies before he gets either of those kills.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are going to get the Baron here relatively safely, almost uncontestable. Their damage is so incredibly high right now. So
2 heralds, all the
Kench
dragons.
gets caught
and
out.
Baron.
Elise
Or
is
not
going
all.
to catch him. Sivir's down as well. Morgana gets the kill onto Sivir. All right, well, they managed to get the Baron and then immediately get caught. So that's a good play by the red team. Dragon is spawning shortly. They're going to look for vision control.
And this
on
would be
bot
their
side.
3rd dragon now. So even though Winterfresh has been pushing to try and end the game, taking those towers, pushing into their base so quickly here, they're going to be close to 4th dragon, which is going to be a huge get if they do manage to pick it up.
It is very strong. I mean, the one thing I would say, though, is that if there was a game to not worry about the dragon for, like, the blue team, it's like, okay, well, when we're the ones sieging, if they're going to give us map pressure, they can't even use the mountain effect, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's actually still the case, though. I mean, the Dragon Soul is different, but I don't know how is the mountain effect still damage percentage to sieging? I'm not even sure.
I think it still is. I know that they changed air, so air is now ultimate cooldown, or is it the other way that they changed it so that earth is now ultimate cooldown?
I think air is now ultimate cooldown.
Yeah.
Because Cloud buff was one of the worst decisions they made. Like, you remember they removed Janna passive because it was too insane.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we'll just make a dragon. What an insane fight, and we're just talking about other things.
Unstoppable.
Sokka's going to go down to that Zoe bubble at the end there. What an instant wipe that was.
That is an ace.
That was an insane team fight. People exploded into thin air. Olaf, even with his new adaptive helm, just disappeared but managed to kill someone with him as well. Like, what a insane fight that was.
Yeah, there's just so much damage on both these teams. They really put out the numbers really quickly. And that is such a huge pickup as well, too, because they do have the Baron to push. They stop the 4th dragon pressure. They've delayed it significantly, so they're going to get an inhibitor, and it's going to be very hard. They could potentially rush out to get the 4th dragon, but to rush out and get the 3rd dragon and leave your base, it's going to be tough for
Absolutely.
that to be justified.
No, now it's 2 dragons to 2 dragons. In fact, getting the first 2 dragons is kind of setting up a win condition for your team. And if the first team gets a dragon, then you might want to prioritize the 2nd dragon just to take away their win condition. But like, you don't want to focus it yourself necessarily all the time unless you make it your win condition. Like clearly, as like a team, if you can like kill 4 dragons quickly, like you will be very, very strong.
And Jace there just getting
Olaf ult is down.
destroyed.
It's crazy the amount of damage these guys. You know, you start a sentence and then someone's dead before you're done the next word.
Yeah.
Syndra ult still up. Flash down on Caitlyn. Syndra lands a stun onto Zoe and Kench. Cleanse down on Hench, I believe. I'm not sure. Just, the Drowsy landed onto Kennen. Will Zoe land the Q? Yeah, one click.
Can she stop? She can't not. That's the truth.
And she's not, she's only Luden's Lichbane. Lichbane's not even that big of a, like a full AP item, right? Like, I mean, it's huge, but like, look at this damage. Almost lands the bubble.
Yeah, and that bubble, too, persists on the floor for so long, it can create real significant zones of control for their team, preventing them from moving in an area. Because right now, there, boom, you've got a path a different way if you want to come forward, or if you hit the bubble, we'll just kill you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great stun by Syndra. Caitlyn tries to ulti the Zoe. Kench gets snared by Morgana. Great snare follow-up after the Elise stun. Elise repels in. Is he going to... Caitlyn's backing up, already low. Trap onto the Zoe, managed to stop it.
Oh, nice bind!
Snare!
Oh, wow.
Jace from the bottom, going in, gets stopped by Syndra. Elise, low mana. Caitlyn, low HP. Zoe manages to get one click by the Caitlyn, but Caitlyn gets hit by the Zoe on the way out. Olaf sitting there trying to wait for the Zhonya's. No mana on Morgana or Elise. Lands the stun without the mana. Olaf sitting there with no HP.
Wow.
Syndra's coming back with mana now. He's going to be able to hold off the minion wave here. They're going to look around to turnabout, backing off now. Morgana just gets her hourglass now. She's now got her Zhonya's. No flash, though. What an insane fight. The Zoe for Caitlyn trade.
Yeah, it's hard to even track what's going on. These fights breaking out so fast and nothing really being... Oh! Summer running into XC4.
Who's going to win? They got the proc from Mortius. Summer trying to kite Elise. Elise gets the Q off.
Ooh.
Flashes, but no. The proc damage from the jungle item. Oh, can they land? Olaf's going to ulti if he does get snared, but manages to dodge it. Elise heals up. A bad time to get caught out in the enemy jungle, but I guess nothing of true value. The Baron spawning shortly. Vision in their base right now, just a little bit.
Yeah, and right now they do still have the super minions pushing through the mid lane. They've got an open inhibitor on the bot side. Baron coming up shortly. They're likely going to want to just hold, play passive until the Baron comes up, and let the super minions force the opposing team back further on the map so they can pick that up for free.
Absolutely, yeah, no. Death cap completed for Zoe. Good luck, Zoe.
Yeah.
It's going to be much
painful.
Much worse. It probably doubled her AP.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a very
scary Zoe.
Very scary Zoe. Sivir almost got her 3-item power spike. She's got lethal tempo. Sivir is a late game hyper carry, though. I don't think she is currently all that popular. And with the amount of poke we're seeing, I can see a little bit why, even with the spell shield. This is Jace is for CS. Oh, managed to land the Drowsy onto Elise. Elise repels up, though, to... Does take some damage. Is that just the bubble damage?
That was he managed to land a max range Q there.
Really?
Yeah, I think right at the end. Maybe not.
I'm not sure, yeah. Okay, well, with
Max.
the death cap, I just didn't...
I think Elise does...
I saw her repel
not
up
have
and
it
then
much.
come down
Yeah,
when
yeah.
she got bubbled. I just wasn't sure if she got hit when she came down while being drowsy, or if it just came off and she took the bubble 2 damage or something.
Yeah. You don't take the second pop of the bubble unless it gets
Jace
hit.
is doing Dragon now.
Ooh, there we go.
Ouch. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Sivir, always looking to follow up. Oh, Zoe with the Hextech blade lands the Drowsy onto Caitlyn. Caitlyn is going to land
just
a
out of
huge
range.
snare. Sivir gonna die to the Morgana Groundbird. Rick Chum. Wow, 3-3-18. Great play. Almost lands the snare onto Kent there.
Such
What
a big play there from Rick.
Fantastic counter engage. Baron is up. There's minions on the top tower right now.
Their inhibitors respawn as well too, so they're going to be able to push out a lot safer on the map now. 5v4 for number 25 seconds. Sivir's going to need to run as well too. Dragon, what are they going for? Are they going for Dragon? They pushing mid tower for the first one.
It looks like they were trying to catch them out there, but at least got hit by the Drowsy.
And Jace here is pushing on the bot side. He's just going to look
Olaf
to
in the
try
top
and
side.
pick up or force them not to be able to get anything.
Yeah, they've got the split push right now.
Very
Olaf's
tough
backing up.
right now, especially if the Kenning can't kill the Jace without a tower. Very hard for them to defend.
Jace just completed his kill. He's probably sitting on 1,000 gold as well. Has his Mermana, has his Maw, has his Black Cleaver. He is absolutely insane right now. Looking to harass. Kennen going in.
Ooh, nice hit.
Gets knocked away. Kench
Kimchi
gets
falling low.
Heal burned by Zoe, I believe. Drowsy landed onto Morgana. Zoe looking to land a big Q here.
Oh!
Dead. Kennen goes in. Zanya's proc, but K for Kimchi is healthy. Flash down by Kennen. Q from JS Will.
Wow, and that is exactly what Team Frost needs. That just completely opens the map up for them. They're going to be able to pick up this Baron for pretty much for free. Jace might be able to escape. Wow, nope, not quite. Oh, wow, the Kench.
The Kench. Turn around. Perfect.
With the save.
Great save. Dragon's going to be up in, I think, 2 or so minutes, and that'll be their 4th Dragon with the Baron buff. They can just siege now as soon as they buy anyway, so... But yeah, if they want to wait for the Dragon buff, this game is definitely in there.
Yeah, they do have 15 seconds for Kennen if they want to take something in the meantime.
Manages to flash Syndra. Zanya's. Oh no, Syndra's going to die. Yep.
Killing spree.
Elise, Zanya's down. Might have Repel, but I don't think so. Morgana with the big 2-man stun into the combo. Flash burn by Zoe. Caitlyn deleted. Kennen looking at his team.
Yeah, and Kennen's going to go in for the hero, I imagine.
That Zoe damage.
Never mind.
Just insane.
Yeah, absolutely insane. I imagine Zoe's a champion that we're going to see banned as the day progresses.
If that's a continuing performance. There might be ways to deal with her that I'm not aware of.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't like Zoe. she's so powerful that I have literally no idea how you would deal with her. But there's got to be ways. Let's look at the damage totals for that game. And for total damage dealt, no surprise there. Zoe with a solid 35k, vastly ahead of everyone else in the field.
I think we can give Zoe the MVP that game, but Rick Chum and XZ4 both played really great games, very active early, got a lot of early game pressure for the red side on the bot side, got that Dragon. Well played by both teams. I think Team Frost definitely executed their map control very well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come back with the next game of the day. So thanks for tuning in. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. So see you soon.